back to my channel, guys. We are just going to jump right into this video. Today I'm going to start off using my Modelones polygel kit that I ordered from Amazon. Everything in this video will be in the description box below. So this kit comes with all of these colors: clear, white, pink, apricot, nude, a softer pink, and then another shade of pink. This is a 100 to 180 nail file, a top coat, and a base coat that you have to cure, plastic dual forms, and then the tool. And this is the UV lamp that I purchased that has timer buttons on the back, so you can select like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 90 seconds. And now I'm just going to clip my fingernails. And pushing and cutting your cuticles are important just for longevity of the nails so they don't lift. Now here are the different kind of nails that I got. The top nail is a stiletto nail, and that's what I'm going to use today. Now I'm just buffing the shine away off my nail just so the polygel can adhere better to it. And these are my Mia Secrets nail dehydrator and the primer. I'm going to start off by putting the dehydrator on first, and this is just going to make sure that there are no oils on my nails. And then I'm going in with the primer, which is going to make it last longer. And these are the top and bottom, top and base coat, sorry. I'm putting the base coat on, and I have to cure this for 30 seconds. And again, this is just going to make sure that the polygel sticks to my nail, because without it, I don't think it'll last as long. Now I'm just putting my nails on using the stiletto nails that I bought. I like these better because I like a coffin shape, and I don't have to do much work by shaping them. And now I'm just going to go across the acrylic or across the tip nail and just take away that shine, just so the polygel can stick better to it. Now with the nail cutter, you want to make sure that you keep your nail cutter straight, not like I'm doing because I'm wobbling all around. Keep it straight and keep your fingers straight just so it can get a precise straight cut. And for my slip solution, I'm going to use acetone. If you don't have acetone, you can use alcohol. And I'm going to go in with my Rosalind polygel and my white. The Rosalind, which is a blue one, I bought it from AliExpress, and it's okay, but I wasn't a fan of it because it's really hard, unlike the Modelones polygel that I got from Amazon. So I'm just going to mix those two. You can do whatever color you want, but I wanted to go for a blue and white marble. And now I'm just applying that directly on my nail. It actually worked out because the Modelones is like really flexible, so because I mixed it with the white, it kind of helped it like move better on my nail, but it was still a little bit hard. So now I'm just directly taking the polygel and putting it on my nail, just to give it that marble effect, because when I mixed the two together, it didn't really show up exactly how I wanted it. So now I'm just trying something else out by applying it directly on the nail. And as you can see, I'm like going underneath the nail, and I'm making sure that there isn't a lot of polygel building up underneath there, because when I go to cure, it's going to be like hard to take off. And just making sure you go around the sides of the nail The better you just clean it up, or just keep it neat, should I say, the better your nail will turn out. If you just go in with this messy, you'll have a lot of filing to do if you cure it under the light. So basically, when you cure under the light, that's pretty much it. So now I just went back in with the white just to add it in more of the spots that I feel like it was missing. And I'm just testing the first nail out just to see if I can even marble it, because this was like the second time I used this kit. So I like how the nail turned out, and these are the foils and the butterflies that I bought from AliExpress. I'm just deciding what I wanted to go for, and I ended up choosing the lighter gold one. Now I'm just gonna take these with some tweezers and just apply it to the nail. I did cure it just so the polygel can kind of stay in place, but after I put the foils on, I will need to cure it again. So this is kind of simple. I'm just placing it where I want the foils. Now when I like the placement of everything, this is the most crucial part. You have to encapsulate it. So I'm taking the clear polygel, and this is actually another Rosalind brand that I bought from AliExpress. It's weird because the first one, the blue one, is rock hard, but the clear one is like so thin, and it's, I don't know, like it's not as hard at all to move around. It actually moves around too much, but it still works. So I'm just applying a decent layer on top, so when I go to cure and file, I don't file into the marble or the foil. So you just want to make sure you put a nice even layer of the clear gel, polygel. And now I'm going to cure this for about 90 seconds. Okay, so I don't have a lint-free wipe, so I just make sure I saturate a cotton swab with alcohol just to wipe it off, because after you cure it, it will be sticky. So that was the nail grit nail file, but I didn't use that one because I had an old one that I wanted to use before I use my new one. So I'm just shaping the sides up, keeping my thumb as straight as possible, and I'm still just getting used to like my hand placement when filing. As you can see, like I'll rub my thumb across the nail just so I can feel for lumps or just unevenness, and I'll just make sure I focus my file on those areas. So even though I didn't go for a full-blown coffin shape, I still like the stiletto nails because I don't like the nails that curve down. I don't know, it's just not my type of look. So I like the stiletto nails because they're still like narrow. If I do want to go for a coffin shape, I don't have to have that much like nail filing to do. And this part, I really feel like I'm a nail tech for real when I just dust all that stuff off. So that was the final look of that nail, and now I'm really liking it, so I know that it's a go for the other nails. So I did decide that I just like the method where I just applied the polygel directly on the nail. I feel like it gave me more of a marble effect than mixing the two on the mixing dish. So after I applied the first layer of polygel, I'm going for like a hidden look, if that makes sense. So I don't want these foils to be like on top like the last nail. I kind of want them to be like underneath another layer of polygel, so I'm adding the foils and then I'm going to cure it and add another layer of polygel. Just like that. And then I flash cure it, so you can just cure it for like 30 seconds. And now we're going in with our other layer of polygel. Now, one thing you want to make sure is that you're brushing in different directions. You don't want to just brush towards the tip of the nail. You want to make sure you bring the excess product from the tip down to the bed of the nail, just so it can be an even layer. And now I'm just encapsulating that again with the clear polygel, and then I'm going to cure that. And I just wanted to show you all the like accessories that I bought off AliExpress. And that's my nail gem picker, and then the foils and butterflies that you saw previously. So now I'm going to take my top coat. If you have bling gel, you should put the bling gel on top and then the top coat. The bling gel is just going to help any rhinestones or whatever gems that you put on your nail just to last longer. But the top coat works really well. So I'm just putting a layer of that on each nail to prep it for my gems. Okay. Now I'm just taking the wax picker. And I love, like, AliExpress is so bomb, but the stuff just takes so long. So I'm just placing those at the bed of my nail. And then cure that for 90 seconds. You really can cure it for like 30 seconds, but I would just really try to make sure my stuff is like set. Now I'm going to take my Sally Hansen's cuticle oil and just apply that all over my nails. But that is pretty much it. These are the final results. Oh my god, I love this so much. I got so many compliments on this set. And considering the fact that this is my second time doing my nails with this polygel set, and I'm not a nail tech, I think I did an amazing job. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for